Greetings. Come to testing, focus adjustment. I look like a madman. I am. Couple issues. Let's see. I don't know what to title this. My Ampera nibbling, my Tysabri update, my lack of balance, my potential backslide. I don't know. My leaning forward. Let's see where I can start. Just had Tysabri yesterday. It makes me feel washed out today. Had a new symptom I mentioned about started around Thanksgiving, standing balance. Might be getting better, I can't tell. But I thought when you had a new symptom with Tysabri, you were supposed to be under the MRI. I'm not. I got a bear test scheduled. I missed it today because of the weather in Connecticut. I don't know, it's a little bit aggravating. Also, Tysabri. A lot of my symptoms come under the Tysabri side effects. Granted, Tysabri worked wonders and still probably does, but loss of leg strength. Tysabri, side effect. Loss of muscle strength. I wonder, in the cheeks. My smile's a little bit crooked. I know that's also MS. My sister has the same thing. The PML stats, they're still, I guess, relatively low, but it is real. I don't know, I'm looking for support. I've got two siblings with MS and a possible third with MS, and we don't talk about it. I would talk about it for a while, but by and large, we all deny it. Been saying a lot of ums, I've been licking dry lips. And now to do the chin things to stop the head from swaying. Spasmodic torticollis. Tight muscles in the back of the neck. That I've had for a long time. Cervical stenosis, or bad discs in the cervical vertebrae. I've got that. But I guess the bottom line is, what do you do when you've got a new symptom that isn't really necessarily worsening? And I call it standing balance. It's always been an issue for me since 2005. But standing balance, which is a new symptom, or a worsening symptom, and it's a potential MS, backslide. It's a potential Tysabri side effect. It's a potential medication side effect. And it's a potentially a PML side effect. So it's kind of frustrating. I guess they say people like me shouldn't necessarily be on Tysabri because we're a little bit too neurotic. What helps it? Benzodiazepines. What makes it worse? Being tired, and I think caffeine. But that's kind of my quandary for now. I think maybe tomorrow I will get enough guts to maybe take one full tablet of Ampera, although I suspect it will probably wire me. You notice a lot of motion with me. That's it's part of the sway I have. Well, I'm looking for a little support. It's good seeing people doing well on CCSVI liberation. My hat's off to Marcel Gignac, if I pronounce the last name right. And just a heck of a lot of frustration there. As you can see, I'm not quite tilting my head right, so I guess I'm supposed to be, according to physical therapy, doing this and breathing. But, and then, day after Tysabri, my right eye was a little bit, it's reminding me that I had the optic neuritis. I don't think it's optic neuritis, but just reminding me. So, so I can say like symptoms. I'm getting in that rut where you focus on your symptoms, you make them worse because of the anxiety. The Ampera is helping. I'm saying, wait a minute, I've got legs and stuff like that. But it's, I'm not taking it right. I'm biting little pieces off of it. But, I don't know. If anyone could drop me a line of some kind or another. I know there's a lot of people that would say, what are you crying about? You know, I can probably walk 5 miles if I absolutely had to. But if you make me stop and stand, I want a chair immediately. And that's a standing balance issue thing. Which is pretty darn, I mean, what good is it if you walk to the grocery store and you can't actually stop and look at what you want to get because you need to post yourself against something? I don't know. It's weird, messed up stuff. I'm still very curious about liberation. So Tom is frustrated, a little bit grateful. But oh, another question for Tysabri users. Just a little bit like fluid retention. I don't know if it would be a slight facial edema or what. It's not like an allergic reaction or anything. But it just ain't quite right. In other words, I look in the mirror and I can tell I've had Tysabri yesterday. So, and maybe even a little bit in the lip. I don't know. It's frustrating. But what about MS isn't? Let's see, we're checking the time here. 7 minutes, 16 seconds of my nonsense. I'm still very curious about CCSVI liberation, symptom management. Getting Ampera seems to be maybe a key to helping symptom management. And when is it time to stop the Tysabri because it opens you up to PML? Once again, I know the odds are pretty low, but then you get a new symptom and you go, oh no. Anyway, so it's Tom with an SOS out there to other Tysabri users and little symptoms. Anyway, still walking, still talking, but I used to say still walking, talking, and chewing bubble gum. I'm not so sure I can do all three at once now. Anyway, lip test, speech function, red rubber, baby buggy bumpers, not too bad. But don't ask me to say toy boat. You can toy boat, with some effort. Anyway, wish me luck. I wish all of you luck, and I still think we have to march on Washington. For those of us that need walker stability, we'll push the people in wheelchairs. That will be our walkers. Boy, I hate this disease.